has some difficulties thinking of and using alternatives to situations or problems as he dislikes changes. I hate change. I want everything. I have routines. I do things the same way over and over because it's safe for me. I know how to do it if I've done it multiple times, therefore that's safe, not stressful. I think I'm always thinking what's happening, what am I doing, what's going on. So I already think of what, like today I knew I was driving here, I knew I was going to sit in the car park for a bit. I knew that before we got here, and if I wasn't able to do that, if we'd got here and they'd gone, oh, we're not going to go on the safari, let's just go into the main park altogether, that would have annoyed me, because that's not what we planned. That's not how I've already gone through it in my brain. I need time to adjust to that change for me to rearrange my own internal task list to accommodate for that. So that is a roadblock for me. He hasn't had a need to feel in control of activities and interactions. He would want to know the ins and outs of what they were doing and asked a lot of questions. My wife hates it. Honestly, right, I'll ask. To me, it's really important information. I need to know these tiny little things, because then I understand everything and I can put it all into place and I can work through it and fine. If there's one little thing that doesn't make sense to me, or I don't understand why we're doing that, or what the purpose of it, if I don't get it, if I don't understand it, that's an issue for me. I need to know why I've got to do things, why I want to do things, why we collectively do things, why we don't do things, what things mean. And she gets so annoyed with me, like, just do it. And I can't just do it, because it's like I can't get to that end part, which is doing it, because I haven't got all the parts for me to be able to do it. It's hard to explain. I mean, that makes sense to me, what I'm saying, but I also can hear myself and think that sounds odd. But yeah, it's a real strong, again, it's almost like a compulsion. I need these pieces of information that I don't have for whatever reason. Okay, so that was all the parts. So then it goes into this bit where the review, whether they get together, and it's basically a load of details about specific things and then an outcome, as in whether I met or did not meet the criteria for those things. Persistent deficits in social communication and social interaction across multiple contexts, as manifested by the following. Met deficits in social emotional reciprocity, ranging, for example, from abnormal social approach and failure of normal back and forth conversation, to reduced sharing of interests, emotions, or affect, to failure to initiate or respond to social interactions. Met deficits in non-verbal communicative behaviors used for social interaction, ranging, for example, from poorly integrated verbal and non-verbal communication to abnormalities in eye contact and body language, or deficits in understanding and use of gestures, to a total lack of facial expressions and non-verbal communication. Met eye contact is a big thing for autistic people, as having not been able to make eye contact. I can make eye contact with people. I do it. I have to talk to people, right? You got to make eye contact. I hate it. I hate making eye contact. As soon as I make eye contact with somebody, my instinct is to look away. I don't want to be looking into your eyes, but I just feel, I don't know what it is about it. I don't like it. And the longer I'm making eye contact with somebody, the more I want to look away. It's like it increases the longer you hold it. And so eventually I will look away at something else in the room, or I will get, I'll hear a noise and use that as a distraction to look away, and mask and cover my difficulty with eye contact by using other things in the environment to show a distraction from the eye contact. Lack of facial expressions, I do that. Met, I can have just a deadpan look, I'm in here, I'm all over it, but I can just be completely blank, which, looking in. Okay, I think I might have to go in a minute. Well, yeah, I definitely will have to go. So yeah, total lack of non-verbal communication. Communication is talking to me. I don't read between the lines. I think I'm gonna have to stop. Right, okay. So I'm gonna stop here. We're just gonna have to remember where we are. All right, see you later. Met.